All right, so we live. All right, good early day, and welcome to your best self community. We show up because it takes a village, and not just for kids. It takes strong community to remind each other of who we are, where we're going, and what we're capable of becoming. And this community, we level up. We level up daily. We level up mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. And today's topic is the most powerful tool is the one you learn to master. I want to start off today with a story. Many years ago, I had a friend named Gabe, and Gabe has since passed away. But his lesson, I'll never forget. Um, me and Gabe, uh, actually, I was best friends with his brother in high school, and he was like a younger brother, like 4 years younger than his brother. But his brother moved away to Texas, and I remember I'm already in the real estate game. Then bought and sold a few houses, and I'm running in Home Depot, frustrated because like, man, I need a good handyman. And I'm tired of getting shucked and drived uh with people that's either asking too much money from me for the work or doing low quality work. And so I'm like, I'm coming to the decision like, man, I just need a good handyman I can trust. So I'm going in home. Matter of fact, it was Lowe's, not Home Depot. I'm going in Lowe's, and I'm like trying to get some. I forget exactly what had to fix on the house, but it was something. And I'm walking in, and this guy's walking out, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Gabe. That's my homeboy's brother, his younger brother. How you doing, bro? I ain't seen him in years. And he was like, I'm doing good. I'm like, what you up here? What you up here doing? Yeah, I got somebody's house I'm fixing on. I'm like, what? You work on houses? And, it was like the universe aligned. And I'm like, bro, let me get your number right now. I got this project I could use a hand with. So we end up getting cool. And I don't know if it's their DNA or whatever, but that same love that I have for his brother, like we connected like quick. I think the only reason why we wasn't as cool back in the day in like high school, because like I said, his brother was my high school best friend, is because the age difference. He was 3 years, 4 years behind. He was 4 years younger than his brother. So yeah, we got cool, and I came to realization like, because he didn't go to school for it. I'm like, bro, you didn't go to school for this. You dope with this, man. I was like, bro, can I shadow you? Because I would like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I plan on being in this house game and never getting out. I'll be having issues with people that want too much money or more than I can afford. I should say it worded like that. Or or people that do low quality work and and they work be trash. So keep on running to these situations. Man, I just want to learn how to fix on the houses myself, bro. And he's like, yeah, it's just whenever you want to come through, when I'm on the job, just come on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I know this one particular day, um, I pull up on him, and he had a job site, and he got to chop down like a little bit of a stump, like a tree, and clear it out. And he had a chainsaw. Now I don't know if you ever had a chainsaw, but it's no joke. You know what I'm saying? So that had me thinking this could be, this thing could really hurt somebody. I know I was nervous as hell the first time I picked up a chainsaw because I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. I was nervous. I hesitated. I respected it for sure. Meanwhile, while I'm holding this mug, like thinking about having this nervous energy, like the chills and stuff going up my arms, I almost feel like it's going up my arms right now from the memory. I remember Gabe just smiling, looking over, smiling at me, and he almost chuckled, like, because I know to him it was just like another tool. not because it wasn't dangerous, but because he become so familiar with it. He knew how to use it. He respected it. He mastered it. And the moment he stayed, and that moment stayed with me for years because I realized the difference between fear and confidence is often knowledge. So then it hit me like, I think we living through that same moment today. Just like when you drive a car for the first time, it's like 10 and 2, 10 and 2. I remember going to the DMV and having to go sit beside a stranger to see whether or not I'm gonna get my license because they gotta check and make sure I'm doing all the rules on the road and just being having that nervous energy for the first time. And with that same car, you can use that to mow somebody over. Having big, you can really get hurt using a car. But a car is a tool, uh, or you can get your next destination fast. Uh, so I kind of think of that we're in that same moment today with artificial intelligence. I know a lot of people scared of it. A lot of people afraid of AI. Some people think it's going to replace them. Some people refuse to learn it because it seems too complicated. But what if AI is today's chainsaw? What if AI is today's vehicle? Motor vehicle. It's definitely a powerful tool. Um, it's one that shouldn't be misused at all. But it can also help build a business. It can save time. It can help you learn faster. It can help you become more creative and solve problems that used to take hours. The question isn't, is AI powerful? We already know it is. The better question is, will it become the kind of person, will I become the kind of person who knows how to use it wisely? Because here's what I've learned: the future doesn't always belong to the strongest. It often belongs to people who are willing to keep learning. Years ago, I learned about how to use a chainsaw. We all done pretty much learn how to drive. Today, I'm learning how to use AI. Uh, Tomorrow, it's gonna be another tool. I don't know what's gonna top AI, but it's gonna be some other tool. And I hope I never become the kind of person that says I'm too old, it's too late, that's not for me. I never want to be that person. Um, I want to stay curious. I want to stay teachable because every new skill expands our freedom. All right. So today's question is, what tools have you been avoiding because it intimidates you? All right. Let me know that in the comment section on the replay. Let me know in the comment section. What tools have you been avoiding because it intimidates you? All right. The second question is, what would your life look like 1 year from now if you mastered that tool? I say it again. What would your life look like in 1 year from now if you mastered that tool? All right. And last question: are you letting fear stop you from learning, or are you letting curiosity lead the way? I say it again. Are you letting fear stop you from learning, or are you letting curiosity lead the way? All right. So today's challenge is just choose one thing that you've been putting off learning. Maybe it's AI. Maybe it's a new business skill. Maybe it's investing. Maybe it's public speaking. Just spend like 30 minutes. Maybe it's writing. Stacy. All right, no, just playing. But spend 30 minutes just learning that tool. Just learning it today. 30 minutes. All right. Because one day the thing that scares you today may become the tool that changes your life. And that's what we're about, having that phenomenal life, having that best self life over here. So as we continue the rest of the day, I just want to take the moment to express gratitude, whether you call it the higher power, God, creator, source, universe, or any other name. I just want to say thank you to my creator. Thanks for giving us uh, ability to learn, hands that can build, hearts that can grow. I want to encourage everybody to help stay curious, help us stay humble uh, through these times, and keep learning. Help us use every gift, every opportunity, and every tool to become better people and to help make the world a little bit better than we found it. May we continue to be and become versions of our best selves, one lesson, one skill, and one day at a time. Amen and Ashe. All right, that's what I got for today on the intro side. All right, this is the time. Tell me how y'all feel, the people that's on live, like, how y'all feel about today's topic. Any comments on today's topic? Maybe is the better question. Oh,
No, it's a
any
good, it's a
feedback?
good, it's a good, it's a good topic. Holding yourself accountable. Yeah, learning something new. Definitely.
All right, cool. Anybody else got any comments, feedback?
You ain't got on that linen. I ain't gonna say much of nothing.
I do have on Lennon, but
No, it's a heavier.
He got on linen, but he ain't showing you the full package.
It's a heavier
oh
linen.
my
That don't look
god.
like linen. That's a
Come
different.
on, let's
That's a
stick
different
to
He
type
the
of
he trying to be he trying
topic.
to be he. You know what? And you know what? Nice. I ain't mad at you because you seen that. Um, I guess that was we all do things and we ain't aware of, but you seen that was like kind of distracting us, and I've been seeing you pull back.
ain't no distracting. It's teaching
Thank
us.
you, thank you for saying because I've been seeing it, Stacey, but
It's not. No, it's not no distraction.
yeah, but
It's called good marketing.
you can
Good,
say that.
good promo.
You can say
Okay,
that.
you know we on the live, right?
I
You know this
know.
going up forever.
I know. Forever,
You can say
ever,
Okay.
that.
forever, ever. I know.
All right. So on today's topic though, like how can y'all use that to win? What are y'all gonna use out of today's topic?
Your video off night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So keeping on subject, what we gonna use? How y'all feel about AI? Let's go. Let's try that question. What? Yeah. How
I
y'all feel about
feel the
AI?
same way about
I
it.
like Chat GPT.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I wish I would have. I wish I would have when the kids first, start using it. I wish I would have been using it. Didn't know no better. But like you said, it's useful if you use it in the right way. Don't get so caught up in it that you don't want to think for yourself at all on nothing. But it's good to use.
Yeah. I compare it to like the people that they used to ride horse and buggy everywhere, and then the guy came through with the car, and they're like, "What is this, bro? We don't come on now." You know what I'm saying? It's a cool gadget. It's a cool. It's cool, but I'm cool with the horses and buggies gonna be around forever, man. What are you doing? Or somebody that was lighting candles and the guy came through with a light bulb. I'm like, we got perfectly good candles, man. Why you need a light? I look at it like that. It's like advancing the human species, and just like that candle and just like that cord, you can hurt somebody seriously. You can burn down a house with the candles. You can run somebody over with the cars. Cause damage. And we can't control what other people do with these advancements. We can't control that. I, like I don't know what these big companies, big tech, that's actually putting these AI in physical form and robots, what they gonna do, but I can't let that affect how I use it to become a better version and make my life better in this space. And that's really the message I wanted to come across today was we can't let the fear of what other people's doing with the tool stop us from doing what we need to do with the tool. That's my whole was my whole mission with today's topic.
Yeah, I don't, I don't, I
Ah,
don't, I don't have a fear with AI. I just feel like the 1% will always try to find a way to take away from the people that at the bottom. Because just
mm-hmm.
like when we was at that rooftop, The guy said he paid $300 for that video to get made, and I'm like, you could have paid a videographer to do that. I feel
Hmm.
like it's too many people at the bottom who get overlooked by a computer, by a chip, because that's somebody gift and that's somebody talent that's being snatched away by something that you can just chap into something to make and get done. You know, I'll rather somebody come tell me 1, 2, 3 shoot, and they actually walking me through it, and it's actually me versus me creating a video through AI. And that's just that's just how I feel. It's just because my son is in technology and he's very advanced. He's so smart. So for me to just think that one day his gifts and talents are just going to be pushed to the side by computers and saying when he build computers. I would rather pay somebody $300 to come shoot a video for me than paying a AI generator to do it, because at the end of the, like, that's somebody else's talent. I like to see people living their truth and living their passion, because when they behind their camera, they happy. You never know what you're doing for somebody, booking them to come make a video for you, and it's just the whole experience all in one. Like, even with these movies, they got green screens and then the computer generate everything. Like, why couldn't y'all just actually be actors and act the scene out? Like, why everything got to be computer generated now? Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care for it. I really don't care for it. I mean, yeah, it's convenient and it saves time or whatever, but I don't care for it. I'd rather pay somebody and have somebody else actually create talent and live through their truth than to sit up here and type something in and let a computer generate it, because these computers advance. Technology advances, yes. It's learning who you are, it's learning how to operate like you, it's learning how to think like you. Like,
Hmm.
the government already watching us enough through these cell phones, through the TVs, through everything. You can't even go outside without a camera capturing you low key. So I don't want to keep giving them, no. I don't need them to have every, no. I'll rather, no. Mm-mm. It's deeper than just, I just don't care for it. I'll rather interact with a human being. Like, even when I call customer service to somebody, I hate sitting on the phone talking to a computer. I'm arguing with the computer for about 5 minutes to speak to a live agent when I could have just simply asked the computer what the issue was, and then they tell me no. I would rather talk to a human being, because I've worked in corporate offices. They literally taking the jobs away from people who need that income to buy a computer system for millions of dollars, when they could have just paid their workers a raise and retrained them on whatever the issue was with the humans doing it. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'd rather talk to a human. I'd rather interact with a human. I'm not, I'm not thrilled to be interacting with a computer every day of my life, all day of my life.
Yeah,
I'm just
I feel
not.
you on that. I actually feel the same way. Them computers that when I talk to the AI, they annoy me. I talked to two of them yesterday. Matter of fact, one for my
And it's like the
service.
computer getting irritated because you want a live agent now. Like, why the fuck you mad? I want to talk to somebody
That's
real. Like, just
I
transfer
know
me. You so
that's
no.
funny. Yeah, yeah,
Uh-uh.
yeah.
Like, the
That,
computer
that
really be irritated that you want to talk to a real person. Like, how the
that's
fuck is
a
you mad? I want to talk to somebody like me. I need somebody with a pulse.
where my mind go. That's more of a systems problem than a AI problem because they could solve that, but they haven't taken the time. Just like anybody, they built that business, but they don't have the right protocols in place. They haven't got over that annoyance protocol yet. It might come, it might not. But how I look at it, it's a yin and yang to everything. It's a universal law that for every good, there's a bad. Like just like a lion, excuse me, a gazelle, just out in the jungle, and she's seeing her baby out in the field getting mauled by a lioness, is getting eaten alive. And to some people that view that, that's a terrible thing. But to the lioness, I'm feeding my young. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a yin and a yang to this AI thing. I choose to live in the positivity of it and use it to my best ability. I'm not able to dictate what the people, the 1%, is doing. I just need to make sure I'm straight for whatever comes my way or whatever my. So I'm there for my people, for my village. so that we can use it to the best of our ability to benefit us. We can't control stuff outside of us. We can't control the government and stuff like that. So that's where I keep my focus on. Yeah, them AI joints is and agents when we talk on the phone it's annoying as fuck because actually they was annoying me yesterday like crazy. I wanted to say, the hell with my phone company, because they kind of pissed me off for another reason outside of this yeah, outside of this. I ain't gonna go into detail. But but yeah, I want to master that shit on my end personally, and to speak on just to play devil's advocate here, to speak on like creative doing movie making, I actually want to learn how to use AI. From my point of view, it's it's a way for me to get in the game. So just like it's taking away jobs, it's actually also creating jobs, and it's creating the job level to where if you master it, that's why I feel like this is more mindset. If you master it, you're able to make more money than what you could without it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make the first trillionaires. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make people's lineages be the first billionaires and millionaires. So I'm thinking through a lens like that too. If you use it, there's a section of people like that don't advance for reasons why it's probably too much time to go by. The uh, time would be invested to explain, but we're like in a matrix. We're not taught the things we in school to advance in general. So people's mindsets are suppressed. I was looking at a homeless person yesterday, and I was just thinking like, bro, if I was in your position and we switched bodies, because I've been homeless. I think a lot of us, yeah, majority of us, we've talked about being homeless before. I know you shared your story on here, Anastasia, where you come from. I've definitely been sleeping out my car as a teenager, and I made it out. Well, what's the difference between us and that homeless man on the street? I know I got a heart for homeless, and I know you probably got a bit bigger heart for homeless people, Anastasia, than I do. Because I feel like shit, I was homeless, but my mind is what got me out. How I think about stuff got me out. So what's trapping them? That's where my mind goes.
The
So when I
demons
do
they
meet a
battle.
homeless person,
If you ever speak to a homeless person, I mean, actually speak to them like they human, they will tell you their story, and a lot of them dealing with things that some people can't overcome. Like when I was telling that lady that I had to leave my kids behind to come and, follow my passion and go through what God told me to do. Whenever God called somebody out to go up on that mountain to speak with him, they didn't call a family. They just called that one individual. It's your mission is your mission. And she was like, that would have killed me. And then she was like, that's actually why she in the situation that she in, because her son moved away and that's all she had, and she couldn't live without nobody being there. Abandonment issues. So she turned to drugs, and then once she turned to drugs, it just got worse and worse because now she taking drugs, overpaying her bills. Because what does she got to live for if her kids is gone?
and I feel that too.
So
I feel that.
they're
I definitely
all
feel
dealing
that.
with battles that some people can skate through, but some
Yeah,
people can't. Like your mental and what you attach to, and what you worship and whatever you value in life. If you lose what you value in life and you really don't know how to climb your way up out of that, you will be stuck in that hole and you just gonna drown deeper and
yeah,
deeper and deeper.
yeah.
You gotta actually have the strength and the will to overcome certain obstacles. Like everybody
Mm-hmm.
different battles and different, because a lot of them really, like this one lady, she became homeless because she was a housewife. She never worked. She never did this. She never did that. She always depended on her husband. But when her husband died, what the fuck she gonna do? And she
Right.
really didn't know how to pick up the pieces. So she's actually comfortable living in the shelter. She don't want to
Mm-hmm.
be there, but she's comfortable being there because she never worked. She never did this. She never did that. Like she's not willing to actually step out and build her life back up because she never had that strength to do it from the beginning, because since she was a teenager She met her husband in high school. He took care of her from high school. Like he really was her husband from day one. So she don't know how
Right.
to actually go out here and live and be independent. And she don't want to because she's afraid of it because she never had to do it. She's 60 something
Yeah,
years old.
that's
Can you
that's a
imagine
whole
from 17 to 60 something years old, you've been dependent on somebody to take care of you, do everything for you. All you had to do
right,
was cook and clean. And then when that man died, what you gonna do? And
right.
then his
So that's
kids,
a bigger discussion that we
and
need to
then they
have.
kids took all the money because of course he left everything to the kids and they like mama daddy left this for me, so now she fighting her kids. She feel like her kids owe her some money, but daddy left everything to the kids, not to her. She can't do
Yeah,
nothing about that.
it's definitely other stories and other scenarios. My thing is we need to work on being self sufficient and work on having things where we create legacy. I don't think that's taught in the community. To have like maybe a real estate situation where you got residual income coming in every month. So when I pass on, my wife gets it is taken care of because she's getting the money that she's used to while I'm alive. Things like that. We need to have those kind of conversations. Maybe we'll get into that deeper on another episode. But I know when I'm out and I see homeless people, I'd say, hey, what if I switch bodies with him? Would I how would I move different? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we was homeless. All most of us. I don't know about Madonna on here, but I know me personally when I see a homeless person, I don't always give them money, but I when I do have the time, I might go hear their story, and depending on what they say, I might offer them a little advice and go get them something to eat. I did tap into one guy that I was coming out the bank and he was asking for some money, and I said, bro, you want to get something to eat? He's like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm hungry. So we went and I talked to him for a minute, and he started. I ended up buying him something to eat, and then we got to talking, and I found out his phone was off, and I was telling him what I did, and he was like, "Hey, if you ever need some work or something, then I'm be your guy because I got a junk removal business." And just but my phone's not on, so I'm like, "Oh, bro, I got you. Come on, let's go get your phone cut on." But when I got to really knowing him and getting observed, he had like some mental blocks. And I think that's where the disconnection is. Like for one, he wasn't self confident. He was calling himself stupid, and I'm like, bro, would you let anybody talk to you like that? I'm hearing him say like, oh, dang, I'm stupid. Like, dang, man. I'm like, bro, don't say that about yourself. A lot of things can be curbed just by the power of your words, the power of your tongue, and I'll be noticing that when I talk to people in situations like they have like mental like handicaps, and I'm still working through mine, but to get to my next level, like what internal voices am I saying? But it's like I really noticed his in particularly, he has a lot of self-doubt, and I feel like that might have put him in that position. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist or nothing, but just from like me studying and doing the self work on me, and having limiting beliefs is the thing. And I notice how that can handicap somebody's life. So how can we, this don't have to be a topic for another day because we can go like super deep, but how can we bring this into our culture to where we have more successful people that's hitting their goals, that's doing what they want to do, and living their best life? Yeah, I believe it's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, we could talk about it on another episode for another day. But to stick to stay on the topic though, um, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there that if I was to switch bodies with some of these people that I see, man, I'll be out there windshield wiper in cars. Hey, bro, can I get some? Can I pump your gas? Well, I'll be hey, I got some bottled waters. I'll be there right there on the corner instead of like holding them signs begging like I'm down and out. But that's the mental thing. That's like they don't even see the opportunity. I actually make an extra 500, excuse me, 250 on the low end to $500 extra a day off of trash. If I can make money off of trash and y'all walking past trash, homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I mean, that's where my mind goes if I was ever in that situation again. Um, and because I was in that situation, some of y'all know my story. As a teenager, I was kicked out in the streets and sleeping in my car. Can y'all still hear me? My mic just went off.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, we can now.
I'm about to switch up Bluetooth. And I didn't have as much knowledge as I do to get. Did this? Let me see. I need a mic test to see if you're in my ear. I need y'all to say something.
We can hear you.
Okay, bet that work. All right, because I was homeless and I went through that. It gave me a drive, and I know everybody don't get the drive. Hell, I could be an alcoholic. I got addiction issues. I know I do. That's why it's so challenging me for to stop smoking vape. I'm gonna say it run in my family. I got alcoholics in my family. When I went to the wedding, I got cousins, uncles. You know what I'm saying? That was drunk as fuck, and I could see it in their body. Well, I don't know if I should be saying this on camera, but it's too late. I already did it. But it's like I've seen like, bro, we're the same age, but you look like you 20 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? Because of the choices that you make in your life. It's just I want to bring awareness. That's what this is for. I'm trying to stick to this topic. It's not today's topic is not. It's kind of going a different route. But yeah, it's like I want to bring to the forefront of what we can do mentally and physically and take action on stuff that will lead us to a future of our best life. And I see so many people going the opposite way. And some stuff we're not even aware of. We don't know what we don't know. I don't know if y'all ever heard that before. And I'm just trying to bring that awareness here. But when it come back to the homeless situation, it's like they don't know what they don't know because they weren't taught. And what if we was taught? What if we had these courses on entrepreneurship? What if we had these courses on health and how to truly heal your body naturally using herbs and stuff that grow in our backyard? We kind of already know why those topics aren't had. Um, if you think about it, but it's like that to me. That's what I'm passionate about. That's what sickens me. That not enough people know, and I'm pissed off because of what I went through. Like, why does it take me so long to get to where I want to go? I feel like we was put on this planet to live in abundance, to be happy, to be joyous, and in the world that you see today is the total opposite of that shit. It's like everybody seem like they're struggling. You know what I'm saying? At least the people around me. I mean, yeah, I watch videos and see people having a good time and living their best life in the Kardashian type of with the super wealthy, super rich,
But
and
they
it get
miserable though.
and it could be,
Oh, they
and
are.
it's levels to everything. It's levels to everything because I
They
know money don't equal happiness because it's
no.
like I'm cool, but sometimes I wake up depressed. I don't think that covers everything, but it's just like it's 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 just different levels to everything. That's why it's health, wealth, emotional stability, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
And another thing with homelessness, it's really a mask and it's really different levels to that because it's more homeless people than people like to admit. It's men out here who 30 some years old never had their own apartment, been living with bitch to bitch from years to years. It's people that still living with their grandma. It's kids, it's a lot of people that's technically homeless. They just make it look better. And
right.
so as far as and they have resources. They know what's out here. They can do something, but they fight in their own battles. Everybody has their own battle to fight. And you know, I've never understood why grown men and then they even be having children. And they be having a good heart. Like, yeah, I don't want my kids to do this, I don't want my kids to do that, but they not demonstrating that, what a man actually is. They feel like since they the head of a
And
woman
why is that?
household who on low
And why is
income.
that? Why is
I
that
mean,
they not
I don't know
demonstrating?
why it is. I'm not them.
I mean that
I'm not
yeah,
them.
that's
Them
a
the type of
question. That's
niggas
a
that I
question
can
to
put
be
my hands
had.
on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's a
Like
question
I
to be
don't
had.
understand. like even the women live on
You
low
breaking up.
income. If the
You
government
breaking up
cut
a
out
little
them
bit. You
programs,
breaking up. You breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit.
can
I don't know
you?
if you're
Because I
traveling,
just
but
left. Like women, yeah, like women that's on low income housing. If the government shut down them programs, you homeless. You semi homeless because you got to pay your income every month. You got to get permission from the government to even be housed there. So homelessness really is different levels. It's different
yeah,
levels and
it's
different,
definitely it's
I,
definitely different levels, and
because
that
I
that's
don't
that,
I
that
don't like this guy I had met. He was, when he found out I fed the homeless, he had so many jokes about homeless people. But you live with your sister, like you homeless.
right. Mm-hmm.
Then he got mad
Yeah.
at me and want to argue with me and be all defensive with me when I say that. But it was all jokes when it was you an alcoholic, you pop pills, you do drugs, you do all type of stuff, but and you live with your sister, you ain't no different. Just because you can sleep comfortably underneath a roof, don't mean that you're not homeless. Like I don't understand where his mental was at because you just as homeless as the man on the corner. It's a lot of
Yeah.
people out here that's fighting different battles, different demons, and it's to be honest, if you ask me, you know where I'm gonna take it from. It's a lack of faith. It's a lack of not knowing who you are. When the government stripped that from us years ago when it was first created, and it's just a cycle that's just continue to go on, and it's gonna take somebody to break it
So
and actually go back and reach back and help everybody. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's probably gonna take about the same amount of time that it took to create the bullshit system that they got going on. But
yeah, I think it's lack of awareness, a lack of knowledge. Me personally, that's where I go with it. Because like I said, like I did it. I ain't had a job in like over 15 years. I'm self sufficient. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing that nobody else can do. But I think it's the mentality that I have versus the person I might see on the street that's holding them signs. And that's what I like to do is bring awareness, so we can have these type of conversations. Yeah. But we kind of need to keep it moving, and we done got off track a little bit as far as the topic. All
Yeah, I
right.
just wanted to
So
chime in on that.
go
Um,
chime in real quick, and then we're gonna get the next
yeah,
party started.
thanks for sharing that because I learned a lot just from those few minutes from what you all were saying. I've actually never been homeless, but I came close to it back in 2017 because I lost a job then, but
Hmm.
with the close, relationship I had with God and friends, it got me through that time. But thanks for
Hmm.
sharing that because it's a whole different way now that I can look at that situation, as far as what you did to, you all did to help people under those circumstances. But I have a question. I don't understand, like where I live out here by the mall, it's like businesses on every corner there, and I'd be wondering why they're standing there with a sign, and then they may be across from a Speedway or McDonald's. It's like I'd be wondering, have they made the attempt to go there to actually look for a job?
I know which mall, Dayton Mall.
Yes. And
The
then there's a
problem that
Speedway.
speedway right there, I'm gonna tell you
Right.
because I used to live down there. That speedway right there, they will actually that's probably why they can't never really keep nobody because they actually give like the people that be on the corner, like the people that be coming in there, the homeless people that live in all the hotels around there, they get them jobs.
Right.
But at the
Right.
end of the day, if you get somebody a job, this is why whenever God ready to promote you to your truth,
Right.
he puts you on the inside. You can't give nobody a job that's still battling demons mentally and emotionally because whatever they was using to mask that demon that they've been fighting, as soon as they get some money, that's what they gonna go get. If you an
Oh, okay.
alcoholic and you don't know,
I got
if you ain't conquered the demons within yourself, giving you something in the physical will never last. It all
gotcha.
starts internally. You have to fight those
Okay.
battles internally. So you can give a
Yeah.
homeless person $1 million. He gonna be back homeless next month. You want to know why? Because he gonna go back to whatever it was that was
He was
masking
doing
whatever.
before.
Yeah,
Got it.
everybody is fighting battles. That's why that was the lightest way I could have said it. Everybody fighting battles and addictions. Like I used to pop pills. I used to sell drugs. I used to do so much stuff. It took me years to break through that. It took
Got it.
me years. It
Okay.
took me years. Like, and I consider myself a mentally strong individual, but apparently I wasn't because why was I even doing that stuff to begin with? Like, I'm still fighting, trying to stop smoking FTs. Like, I'm still fighting battles, you know.
Got
So
you.
Mm-hmm.
as
Okay.
far as a person
Thanks.
that's really down and out, you can't tell you. It's only for God to be able to orchestrate their battle and bring them up out of that. And they
Out
and the
of
only
that.
way that He
Right.
gonna do it is if they go to Him and not too many.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the world is really missing, being God centered. Because once
Mm-hmm.
everybody start being centered on the physical, centered on money, centered on all this stuff in the physical that they worshiping,
Right.
you will never prosper because you got things internally that the physical can't see that you battling with.
That's
Until
going
you
on.
conquer your inner demons, you will never be able to see what you want to see in the physical.
I'm in
Thank you,
agreement.
because
I'm in
that's
agreement
been
with
a
your.
question I've wondered a long time, and probably a lot of other people. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was good.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Yeah, with what you saying, man. It's about fighting them inner demons. I definitely
Cause like that man, remember
had to
that
fight
man I
mine.
told you he need a job, him and his wife. I seen him yesterday. I said, "What's up?" I said, I need a number to get my friend." He was high as fuck. He started crying. He said, "I know I told you that I need a job. I know I told you, I want to do better for me and my wife, get us off the street." He was like, "But it's hard." Like, I just got out my car because I pulled up on him. I literally just got out my car and gave that man a hug. Like, bruh, cry, like let it go. Like, you don't have to be this strong individual. Like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to know that you battling demons and just taking one step at a time. Like, he was high as fuck. He said he can't get that shit off his back. And I'm like, I understand. Like, it ain't no rush. Like, your journey is your journey. As long as you got somebody who love you, that's all that matters. I done seen homeless people happier than people with millions of dollars living in these big mansions because they got real, genuine love. Fuck the money. Money is just material things. Like, it's really people out here that's homeless and got a bigger heart and more love within them than people with money and wealth.
All right, cool. Let's keep it moving on. I like what you were saying on and thanks for sharing. But yeah, it is about fighting them demons for real, and we all got them. This is how much we listen to them. All right, so let's go. Should have been stretching. Yeah, I could tell this is gonna be a long one. Stretch it out. Let's get this quick workout in. All right, because if you don't move it, you start acting old.
Stacy, you ready?
Huh?
Oh my God, cut it out, y'all.
Just
Hey.
saying,
Man,
because
stop
look,
laughing.
I'm driving. I'm heading to do one of my model's hair. So, Stacy, is you ready? I can't work out right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Clean it up. All right, so let's go ahead and
There's the
do
blush.
some jumping jacks. Let's do some jumping jacks. You don't need a lot of space, y'all. You don't need a lot of space.
Why you so close to the camera?
Team, no excuses. I'm fixing the camera. All right, 7 more seconds. All right, there we go. Active rest. This will keep you young, keep you vibrant. All right. When your body is still for too long, you get stiff. All right. I messed up that timer, so I'm gonna just say it's 10 minutes. Let's go to the next. We're gonna go ahead and do them burpees. Back is still it's feeling all right. I've been using that 128 hertz. I think it's helping. Yeah, all right. Good. Active rest for 10 seconds. Let's move around. All right, let me go. Let's go ahead and knock out these skaters. Go to one side, touch your toe. Go to the other side, touch your toe. All right, active rest. Meet my mulling gummies. It tastes good. Then I read the packaging, and they said don't do the more than the recommended serving. So I don't know what I'm gonna do because I was using that as a substitute and popping gummies because that mulling help with your lungs. So now I got to reevaluate how I'm gonna handle that. All right, let's start that timer over. I don't even know what we're gonna do next. Let's do high knees. Do the best you can. All right, active breath. It don't take a lot, y'all. You don't need a big gym membership. Just do this daily. All right, last one we're gonna do is jump. Ten more seconds. Cool. All right, go ahead, stretch it out. I'll do a stretch real quick. All right, how I did. I guess I did doing the upper body first. Then we're gonna go to the legs, stretching out that chest. Go ahead and stretch out the neck, bring it to the side, forward, other side. Cool. Go ahead, stretch out them calves. I'm gonna do two at a time, going on the wall. All right, go ahead and do that muscle right here, your thigh, other side. It's about the habits that we do on an everyday basis, y'all. Is your habit serving you or is it hurting you? That's the question. All right, this is one of them habits I feel like is a good habit to have. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stretch out that lower back and also in the same time behind the legs. All right, so I'm stretching out that lower back and in this area right here too. All right, come up slow so you don't get dizzy. And we good. All right, on the next part, if you're a regular, you know what time it is. Lymph nodes. I want you to look up the importance of making sure your lymph nodes is moving. It's very important in your body. We're gonna do the spot cans. Here we go. Shout out to Yaki. One, two. five, six, eight, nine. Behind the ears. Here we go. One, three, four, five, six, nine. Collarbone. One, two, three, five, six, seven, eight, nine. It's how you manually move your lymph nodes. One, two, three, four, six, seven, eight, nine. So our movement is important. One, two, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Other side. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. A lot of them, I gotta watch what I say, but a lot of them sicknesses that's found in the body, we got to get to the root cause of them. They get from my, I'm gonna say it like this then, from my observation, from my learning, from my research. Reason why a lot of them sicknesses come about is because they be stuck, they be trapped in that lymph node section, is not getting pushed out. So let's go. One, two, five, six, seven, eight, nine. All right, solar plexus. One, two, six, seven, eight, nine. One, two, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Two, three, four, six, seven, eight, nine. Over on the side. One, two, four, five, six, eight, nine. I'm still at a one over here. If you've seen the other episodes, one, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. It's about awareness. I want y'all to become aware of your surroundings, aware of your body. All right, groin area, lymph nodes was right here. Here we go. One, two, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Behind the kneecaps, I think it's called the popliteal. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Let's go through and tap everything. Here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm skipping around. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was watching one of the lives yesterday and I forgot to do this on the tap, I think. All right. Wrong area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Behind the kneecap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's go ahead and circulate that blood. Here we go. The monks do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 5, 6, 9. My last time, 5, 6, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go ahead and hit that calf muscles. They say the calves is your second heart. Let's go ahead and jump 30 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 21, 45, 6, 7, 8, 20, 30. All right, cool. It's the part of the program where we focus in on our goals. Definitely want to be aware of our goals and what it's going to take to get there. We're going to think about it. And more importantly, we're going to take action. Them two goals that we talking about, health and wealth is what we're covering on here. Health and wealth. What are your health goals? What is your wealth goal? Write that in the comment section. At the very least, write in your journal. And then let me know you did it in the comment section if you're watching the replay. Health wise, what is your goal? All right, wealth wise, what is your goal? And then the most important step is what action are you going to take today after this live? Live is about to be over with. Excuse me, it'll probably be the replay by the time you see this. What action step are you going to do today, as in right now, to get you pointed in a direction? Are you going to write something on the calendar like, yeah, I'm going to make a commitment to show up and at least work out with the best self community every day? Or I'm gonna do it on my own and watch the replays at this time because the time they do it might be not be the right time for me. Whatever it is for you. I know before we was doing this, on the live side, we would work out together every day at 8 a.m. and watch videos. But because of it's on YouTube, the videos never had sound, so we never did it that way here. I'm the guy you watch doing the workout instead of the videos we was playing. But the point is, it's no excuse, and it shouldn't be no excuse when it comes to your future and what you say you want from your future, which is hitting your goals. All right, so health side, what's one action step you can take? And wealth side, what's one action step you can take? Write that in the comment section and or write in your journal and let me know you did it in the comment section. All right, as always, like, share. If you feel somebody can benefit from this type of information, and as always, stay focused, learn some all the time, and take action. We're gonna see you on the next one. You.